So most of the producers are just exporting stems for their final mixing session, but they are doing everything inside of the DAW, right? But there's a trick called digital summing that can make your mixes much more analog and much more glued. So guys, normally when we finish our mixes, most of us just render them as stems and just mix inside of a fresh project, but we do everything inside of a digital audio workstation like Ableton FL Studio, whatever it is. So that's like the track is mixed in a digital engine. But in analog mixing, you just mix and summarize all of the tracks, all of your channels inside of a real analog, console. So in digital summing, we are pretty much mimicking that process. We are gonna use some analog emulation plugins that mimics the analog workflow, and we will just summarize all of the channels, all of the stems inside of those plugins. So all you gotta do is just render your track. I just got 8 stems in here. You can do as much as you like, but I recommend you to keep it simple, keep it minimal, and then you just need to route all of the channels into your mixer. So there are free and paid plugins to do that. For example, this is the one I'm using in my productions. It has a woo meter, a fader, a low cut, high cut, which are barely used, and a saturation module. Also, there's the NLS one from Waves. You can choose from different consoles. You can give drive, whatever the settings are. So all of the plugins are doing the same job, but in a different taste characteristics. But in this tutorial, I like to show you a free way to do it, which is from, again, our good friend Analog Obsession. They have amazing analog emulations and all of them are for free. So the first plugin is a preamp plugin, and if you need, I also have a channel strip from the same bundle. Unfortunately, this plugin doesn't have a woo meter, so I just have a woo meter from Waves, but you can use any woo meter, it doesn't matter. So from the woo meter, I'm just putting it to the first thing in the chain, and I'm gonna check if my stem's hitting more than 0 dB. So it's probably hitting +3, which means I'm feeding the plugin is like more than usual if you would mix this in an analog console, So I'm just gonna lower it like that until we got like 0, 1, I don't care. That's like safe levels. So maybe something like that would be nice. So now I'm gonna activate my preamp plugin and just check the waveform, Without plugin, my kick looks like that. And when I activate the plugin, the waveform is gonna change a little bit. You see it's added a little bit punch. It's kind of changed the waveform. This is what this plugin, summarizing plugins, does. And also, as I said, if you want, you can also activate the channel strip to give, some EQ, change some stuff into the mix. But I'm not going to do that for all of the channels. Maybe for some channels, if I need it, I'm going to do that. So this is my kick. By the way, if I just give input gain, I can generate pretty much fat, saturated techno kick as well. You see, like this distortion we are getting is pretty much similar to an analog console. I'm okay with the original setting. Now let me activate my bass. Also, let me activate some master so we can hear it a little bit loud, because we lowered the gains with the volumes pretty much too much, and it's gonna be hard to hear for you in the video. So that's why I'm just gonna give a little bit boost. Okay, that's nice. So let's check the bass. So you can put the woo meter after, then you can hear what this plugin does after process. So usually there's a trick like that. If the kick hits like 0, approximately 0, in this case +1, you can put the bass to just a little bit below from the woo meter. So let's give some volume from the preamp. Maybe I'm not going to use a channel in the bass as well. Sounds nice. And let's activate drop step. Maybe we can give a little bit boost in the 3K. Or maybe 1K. Maybe a high shaft. Okay, let's say we are happy with it. Let's go to the next sound. Maybe some high shelf. We got R. We can also adjust the volumes from the channel as well. We don't need to do it all the time in the preamp. We also got clipping if we need it. Maybe we use it in the drum. Let's go to the drum. I think I already clipped them in the mixing, but just to show you, I can do it in here a little bit. I think that's nice. I'm not gonna touch it. We got perk. Maybe some volume. And we got an FX channel, which has some white noise, like sweeps. Maybe don't touch it. Sounds nice. I'm gonna give a little bit more volume to just mimic the mastering. Also, we can activate this in the master as well. So guys, let's check it out, the renders. The first one is with the plugins activated, the second one is deactivated. Maybe I can loop some phrase like this. And we can check the delta. That's the difference between two renders. So guys, as you see, with just a couple of minutes, you can summarize your mixes in analog emulation plugins to get this analog warmth, analog taste. So guys, if you enjoyed the content, don't hesitate to give me a like and comments. This is gonna be so much important for the future of this channel. Today, that was it guys. See you on the next video. Peace. Bye bye.